Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So, VDM and Pastor Jeremiah case is still in court. Pastor Jeremiah slammed VDM 1 billion naira as damage for all the defamatory videos that he has done, and also pleading with the court to restrain VDM from talking about his ministry, his holy water, his holy soap, his healing soap, to restrain him from making videos about anything that concerns his shop, concerns his business, and concerns his church. And also that the court should make VDM to apologize in at least three different newspapers after withdrawing his videos and after stopping him from talking about anything that concerns him, and also for him to apologize at least three national newspapers. And William, in his counterclaim, also is asking the court for 2.2 billion naira for deception, breach of contract, and deception. Lawsuit versus lawsuit. Before we go into content of court, which VDM is currently disobeying content of court he is guilty of and going for 3 months imprisonment. Before we go into that, let's go ahead and analyze VDM counterclaim concerning Pastor Jeremiah. In his counterclaim, there is this intelligent thing that VDM did that I like. I wasn't, or let's say, I am still not a fan of VDM, but you see this case, you see this one, it's quite an interesting one, and I support him 100% on this case. Very man, through his lawyer, filed a counter affidavit concerning Pastor Jeremiah's product, his healing soap, his healing water, his healing full of Bethesda water. Name them.
A committed to prison. Counter claimant too, that's Martins Vincent Ose, who is also counter claiming 2.2 billion naira in damages for breach of contracts and deceit. Also has a pending interlocutory application to also stop the Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufuyin and his church, Christ Mercy Land Deliverance Ministry, from selling any regulated products on, without filing the proof of certification or registration of such product.
He filed his counter affidavit based on breach of contract and breach of contract and deceit, and this is where the law of contract comes to play. Now, what actually happened? What actually led to the breach of contract? William bought all these products that Pastor Jeremiah is selling on his website, his church website. And according to Pastor Jeremiah, that all these things, for example, the soap that VDM started talking about, remember what led to all this lawsuit, filing of lawsuits, especially from Pastor Jeremiah. He was the first person that filed lawsuits. And according to him, that VDM, very dark man, made a post on the 17th of July talking about his spiritual soap that he's selling to his church. And actually, yes, that was a post made by Very Dark Man on the 17th of July. And that post, VDM was seen questioning the potency of the healing, anointing soap that Pastor Jeremiah was busy advertising on his page. And according to him, that soap, once you use that soap, it will end the suffering. Once you use that soap, it will end the misfortune. That was the same soap that he used and he's successful. I don't want to laugh too loud. Or that was the same soap that he used. In that video, he was seeing, I'll leave the video behind. He was sitting close to his wife. So, Vedak Man made a video on the 17th of July, questioning the potency of that video and tagged NAFDAC asking NAFDAC, because according to Pastor, that soap has NAFDAC number. It's not like soap that somebody made for them, that they are the people that made the soap for them. So they know that soap will cure your sufferness. So video made a post on that 17 July and tagged NAFDAC, questioning NAFDAC the content of this said soap that they're talking about ends your suffering. So that was how the whole issue started, and within that, before you know it, one of God's lambs, a very dark man, a lawsuit asking for 1 billion naira, and also for the court to restrict very dark man for talking about anything that concerns him pending the judgment of the court. And finally, the judgment of the court. Following the day of judgment of the court, that the pleading of the court also for very dark man to withdraw all his videos, all the statement that he has made, and also to make an apology in at least 3 different national newspapers. Now let's go back to very dark man counterclaiming 2.2 billion naira from Pastor Jeremiah. On what ground? On the ground of breach of contract and deceit. Let's move it down to law of contract. In any contract, you are offering and the other person is accepting. And when you're offering, you're giving this person this offer, promising or telling the person the potency of what you're offering to the person. And at the end of the day, if I accept your offer, I'm expecting whatever it is that you offer to me to be very, very functional, to be very, very effective, right? So that was something BDM did. A very smart move, I must commend. That is something he did. He went and ordered all the products of Pastor Jeremiah. Red Sea water, pool of cider water, look, I was carrying my twin baby, sufferness soap, the one that heals the sufferness once you start bathing the soap. So he used the water and went to the, is it called Destitute Center where they keep people that are physically challenged, the deaf, the blind, and all those things. So he took that water to the center of the place to try what the pastor has been preaching. Obviously, the pastor said, once you use this anointing water on your sickness, you get healed immediately. Once you use this soup and bathe, your sufferness will go. Once you use the I must carry my twin, you get pregnant. So very that man bought the product and made a post about it, talking about, okay, since you guys are since you said this your product, do this, do that, I'll go and buy the product because I have a lot of people, we have a lot of people that needs that help in the street. So he bought the product, went to those people, to the center of those people, used water on them, and obviously there was no healing. There was completely no healing. What the servant of God was trying to tell us that it does this, it does that. It didn't heal. Now, where does the breach of contract comes? Pastor is selling water to the public that wants to take this water and drink it and spray it, or whatever is wrong with you, you disappear. And on the same faith or on the same ground or on the same stand, that was the same reason why that man bought it. To go and try it, because pastor has given us that offer and also given us the assurance that it's going to work. So he bought it and used it on these people, but it did not work. That is where the breach of contract comes. So in that case, he didn't actually give out the solution that he was confessing on that video when he was advertising his product. So it's breach of contract and deceit. Then you deceive me into buying what you know is not working or what you actually not work. So is see where his counterclaim came from? Where it's bordering on breach of contract and deceit.
To those of you saying now because of faith, those people who drink that water yesterday no work, say without faith the product will not work. Anything where you buy, you don't need faith. Do you understand? If you buy Panadol for headache, do you need faith? It is meant to cure your headache. The adverse says if you buy the soap to cure you from suffering, I must carry my twin water, we give you twins. Miracle water is supposed to do miracles. Pool of Bethesda, this one I don't know whether I go turn into swimmer. Fast lane will make your lane fast. So it is literally spelled and boldly written there. It's meant to do its work. If they give you ampiclos, now antibiotics. So if he's selling all these things, it must work. I don't need faith. Because he never said buy it and with faith it will work. Say buy it into pure suffering. Do you understand?
See, it's going to be a long lawsuit. I doubt that Pastor Jeremiah will win this case. Judging from the law of contract, I doubt if he will actually win this case. Because you're professing this to us, you're professing that to us, and we bought the exact product, and it's not working. Very dark man can only go to prison for contempt of court. I'm very, very sure of that. I'm very sure of that. Depending on the judge that he's appearing in front of, he'll definitely go for contempt. What is contempt of court? Is where a court gives you an order on what to do, and you fail to do that. And when it comes to contempt of court, it's just you disciplining the court or getting the judge angry or getting the court disorganized or trying to get the process of the trial disorganized or whatever that it is that is not in line with the proceedings, in line with the courtroom togetherness or organization of the courtroom. You disobeying whatever order, whatever rules. For example, you can commit contempt of the court while in the court, presently in the court. You can also commit contempt of the court when you disobey a given order by a judge. So in this case, the judge asks told the very dark man to stop any publication, any video that he is doing concerning Pastor Jeremiah. That he should stop it pending the final day of the judgment. But he didn't stop. He has been seen continuously talking about Pastor Jeremiah's product and church on his page. That is contempt of court. And the punishment is 3 months imprisonment, which, if he's not lucky enough, and the judge he is sitting in front is that heartless or ruthless, he'll definitely sentence him to prison for 3 months. And trust me, 3 months into prison, now there you go spend your Christmas. So now there you go spend your Christmas. So for contempt of court, he's definitely going to prison. But for this case of Pastor Jeremiah and VGM, I doubt if Pastor Jeremiah will actually win this case. But like I told you, it's definitely a long ride, and we are here for it. I am here for it, and I'll come and be updating you guys on any gist, any update about it. So that is it so far about Pastor Jeremiah and VGM. What do you think? If you studied law like me, what do you think about this case? Do you think VGM will win, or do you think Pastor Jeremiah will win? And if you didn't study law, you're just a normal human being, what do you think? Do you think VGM will win, or do you think Pastor Jeremiah will win? And so many miracles they say they perform and all those. I don't even want to go into that. That's my business. I'm here to let you guys the legal aspect of this case and to clear you guys on. For some people don't really understand this case. So here is me digesting it. Here is me telling you how this case is going. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Share this video to someone that missed this information, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.